Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
97.9 GRD rocks. Partly to mostly cloudy today. 71 the high. It's about 59 downtown GR. So Western Michigan walloped our alma mater.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
I thought it was maybe there'd be a shot at it being a good game, but
I thought it would be a good game, yeah.
you know, I wasn't surprised Western won. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
But I did think it'd be a bit closer.
So where's that coach going next year? Because he's leaving, right? Like
He can't possibly stay there for very long. I assume he'll be like the coaches that CMU has had that they had gotten from Grand Valley and things like Butch Jones and
Brian Kelly. Who was at Grand Valley before that.
Where they start stepping up and now they're both heads of major programs.
Now the buzz about them wasn't as big as it has been about PJ Fleck. Last year, he turned down interest from Syracuse and I believe Illinois, which were already Power 5.
Who wants to
but who wants to go to either of those? I mean, they're not known powerhouse football schools. I mean, he can hold out for something much better than that.
By doing that and betting on himself and their program that they've built.
Yeah.
If they happen to go 11-1, 12-0 in the regular season, which I think is very plausible. They've already, beaten a couple of Power 5 teams. They've won the state of Illinois so far.
Oh, yeah.
And because it appears LSU is going to be open and Texas is going to be open. Now, those probably aren't jobs he would be considered for, but you never know.
But he'll get one of the vacancies of somebody who took one of those jobs.
Those are going to be filled by people at high-profile positions, and so then...
Because that's what Kelly did, didn't he go to Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, but Cincinnati they were in the Big East at the time. Mm-hmm. That was a good job.
It was a good job, and then, but that was like his next, his bounce.
I think PJ's going to be able to skip one of those.
Really?
Maybe.
Good for that dude.
I know. Yeah.
And we mocked his boat rowing.
Well,
I still think that sounds
boat rowing is stupid.
That doesn't really make sense.
But it seems to be effective.
Yeah.
So I guess nobody's asking me.
It's not anything else.
It was a lot easier to make fun of when they went 1-11 the first year. And we go, ha, you don't even know your horses.
Yeah.
You don't ride a boat. Now it's like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, to show how high his level has gone, on College Game Day on Saturday, they teased, coming up, PJ Fleck mic'd up at Western Michigan University.
Oh, really?
I mean, that puts you on par with, Dabo Sweeney at Clemson and other places like that, even though it's at Western.
They know he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be following him.
There's a reason they want him. So, yeah, that's pretty good. So, who knows? Maybe he'll stay there longer, but if he were to leave after this year, I mean, if they do finish a year 12-1 or 13-0 or 14-0 if they win the conference championship in a bowl game, then who could blame the guy for cashing in? I think he makes $700 now, maybe less.
Oh, yeah.
But the next job will be for $2 million, and then if he does well there, the job after that, like Nick Saban makes $7 million.
Right.
Now, that's pretty high, but 3.5 to 4 looks pretty good. Who can blame someone?
Well, congrats to them.
Except, so here's how that was going on. Because I don't have an affinity for, I like both Michigan and Michigan State, which is kind of an outlier. I'm not really supposed to do that here in the state of Michigan, but I don't care.
No, but
yeah.
Our engineer that we work with is a huge Michigan State fan. Anything good that happens to Michigan is because of a conspiracy for people who love Michigan. And it's always trying to put Michigan State back in their place or whatever. So when we did the game in Michigan,
always crazy.
I had bought a Michigan hat, and then I wore it to lunch in South Carolina last week. And he was there, and he goes, "You got to be kidding me! I thought you liked the Spartans." And I go, "I like both." And he goes, "No, this will not work." And he's half serious.
Did he go to Michigan?
No, he's totally
he went to Michigan
serious.
State.
Okay,
so he's offended that I have a Michigan hat on.
Yeah,
and so then that night, as Michigan State's struggling with Indiana, I've got my headset on, and we go to a commercial break, and CMU is playing at the same time, and do the whole, what's the score of the CMU game to my phone? Mm-hmm. And in my headset, I hear, ha ha, they're getting their ass kicked by Western. I turn around and I go, why'd you do that, man? He goes, you were making fun of me last week because of Michigan State. And I go, and I remembered what had happened the previous week. Everybody was so antagonizing him for Michigan State getting throttled by Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That my friend Doug, that I went to college with, Howmink knows, I think you guys have all met him. He had gone to the game with me, and I was starting to explain to him, hey, Albert's a Michigan State alum, so So if he goes crazy over the game, it's because of that.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, Doug, Albert is a Michigan State alum. And Albert was so agitated because of Doug and Dale, busting on him. Mm-hmm. He goes, I don't need to hear it from you two. All right, man. Well, I was going to say that you were an alumni and you really liked the Spartans.
Yeah.
So it was funny. So then he carried it over to the next week, and he got revenge on me because I was going to say he went to college.
Yeah, it's because you got to take it seriously, and if you don't, you're not great.
So now you know that you have to keep wearing that hat every single time.
You have to wear that hat every time because he is a giant baby.
Yes.
Because he thinks it actually matters.
Or if I showed up with like a Michigan T-shirt that said, and then like some
Beat
reference
State.
to Little Brother.
Yeah.
That, or you buy... You have to. Okay, this might become costly a little bit.
It's okay, Joe.
Yeah,
I like to waste money.
You purchase a hat of the team they're playing that week and wear it proudly.
Yeah.
Okay, not this week because I'm not going to buy a BYU hat.
Oh, come on! You
Why?
know you can
Also,
buy
you
that
hate
discount from
Mormons.
China.
I'm not going to.
I hate Mormons. You hate Mormons.
Yeah. What's your deal with Mormons?
Yeah, 10% of that goes to the church. You
I
want
doubt
the
it.
temple to thrive, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm really indifferent to the temple's success.
Matter of fact, I've never even heard you say anything positive about Utah.
Yeah, that's true.
You're against the whole state.
You said you hate the name Joseph.
Yep.
That's my middle name.
I took offense to that, but Joseph Smith also takes offense.
Yeah.
It's my middle name, and it's my son's middle name.
That's really weird that you would
dare
be
you
so
hate that
offended
name.
by a name that you share and your son. That's terrible.
And my son's a Mormon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what hat are
Doesn't
you
take
going
a
to
seer
buy?
stone to tell that you're lying.
Let's see. I don't have any other Big Ten stuff.
Well, you have to start getting it, though.
No, I only buy schools outside of the Big Ten. I made a mistake when we were at Clemson. We were there early, and I got bored, and I have bought some stuff from other schools. I just, whatever. Mm-hmm. I like wearing them. So I went down, and I went to they had the little stand for gear at Clemson. Now, their colors are orange and purple. Orange and regalia, to be specific, but it's purple.
Yeah.
I thought, okay.
Orange and regalia is the name of the color.
It's very regal sounding, isn't it?
Well, totally.
So I thought, well, I should get like something gray with the orange or the purple, or maybe something black with orange and purple. But I shouldn't get orange or purple because I don't wear really orange or purple.
No.
I have a sweatshirt that I spent a lot of money on that is so orange. I'm surprised you guys can't see it from my house right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, like road reflector orange.
It makes Hunter's orange look like church clothes.
I actually have a tip that might save you some money.
Is it throw it away? Stop buying stuff?
No, you can do what I used to do every single time I went to a game anywhere, and that's just sign up for credit cards.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
and
great
they
idea.
just give it to you for
Yes.
free.
It's true.
They say it's very healthy when it comes to your credit score.
I think from now on when I check in at the hotel, I need to say, excuse me, do you have a Stephen Barry's nearby? I would like to go
Because I've got $9.68 that's burning a hole in my pocket. And I need a new pair of shoes, 4 sweatshirts, and a pair of pants.
Yeah, so I'm going to wear that shirt someday, and we're going to do the live hit with WZZM at 5:53, and their cameras are going to break because of how orange this thing
You
is.
will just watch them squinting
Actually,
into the camera.
that would be a funny prank at some point for all of us to be wearing a really insanely bright, garish color.
I
like
love
that
where this is
crazy,
heading.
like you can see me in the dark, day glow yellow green
Yes.
that they have, and that would be really
Or
funny.
patterns that don't work on TV.
Like zigzags. So we all look like a spy car. We all look like a test mule.
If we put a green screen up behind us and then all wore that color, would we just be heads?
No.
Or do you need a special camera?
well, they would have
You need a special camera,
well,
right?
I think they could do
No, you
something to us but they would have to have the chroma key on.
We can work that out. That's a great idea.
I mean, we
a lot
could
of
do
fun.
it. Yeah, I think we could do that
Yeah. And
because
then
all it has to do is be picked up through a camera.
and then it would
so.
just be their producers'
And then- but then we
job
would-
to make us into things.
then
right?
we would be at their mercy,
So be it.
which would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Can't be any worse than what we do to ourselves.
Oh, no. We do filthy things to
No
ourselves.
way, man.
Right.
We teach people how to do cool things like cook with pot pies.
It's Green Day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
I'm having trouble trying to